Thank you for joining us for Talk Pittsburgh. We hope you're making it through your Monday okay after a late night with the Super Bowl. You're almost there.
Oh, so late. But I really just tuned in for the halftime show, right?
It was great. The food.
So good.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have a lot planned this Monday as we kick off Love Week. Both us and PTL have some fun segments for you leading up to Valentine's Day. All to do with navigating relationships, ideas to spoil your significant other, and even some tips to enhance that sexual desire for your partner.
All right, we're really getting into it. Today, I'll show you the most romantic spots in the U.S. Have you been to any of them? And did Pennsylvania make the list?
All right, and something we all love, of course, is pizza. It's National Pizza Day, and we're meeting a man who built a complete side gig by making dough in more ways than one.
That and so much more coming up this hour. First, though, your local headlines in under 90 seconds in today's Berg Eye View.
Lots of sleepless fans here, but also in Seattle overnight. And that's expected to continue throughout the week because on Wednesday, that is when they are going to have their massive Super Bowl victory parade.
Declining attendance at Mass and rising financial constraints have led to the diocese closing these churches.
Powerful winds and strong gusts push Lake Erie's massive ice sheet toward the southern shoreline over the weekend. And some of those ice mountains almost as high as 25 feet.
Investigators spent part of the weekend searching a septic tank behind Nancy Guthrie's home. Over the weekend as well, the family released a new video, as you heard, telling the person or person holding Nancy Guthrie they are willing to pay and meet their ransom demands.
There needs to be a second negative test before the boil water advisory can be lifted.
These are extremely cold temperatures. When you're looking at temperatures this low, you're looking at about 10 to 15 minutes frostbite setting in.
Ross Park Mall will open normally this morning after a fire delayed its opening on Sunday.
The performance even included a wedding, and no, that was not for show. The couple was actually legally married.
Oh, even a wedding. That Super Bowl performance was so good. All right, well, it's a Love Week here on Talk Pittsburgh, and we're helping you with ways to shop local, treat your Valentine, and explore all the romantic headlines we can find in the Berg. And that's what Heather is digging into today for our Table Talk.
And Mikey, I can't wait to come over there and chat with you a little bit more about this. First, though, let's get into this new report looking at the most romantic getaways in the U.S., and this one hits close to home. While Pennsylvania didn't take home the top spot, the Keystone State made the top 10, coming in at number 7 on the study from the Resorts collection. The group looked at how many times the word romantic had been used on TripAdvisor in the comments on various places like hotels and restaurants. Of all the locations they looked at, Pennsylvania had about 1,600 comments using the word romantic. Now take a look at this. Apparently Rhode Island, that surprised me, takes the cake for the most romantic in the U.S., followed by Texas, Washington, New York, and then our neighbor to the west, Mikey, Ohio.
I don't know why that's so funny.
So again, this was based on comments. So these are people like reviewing on TripAdvisor a place that they had visited, saying, "Oh yeah, no, this is a romantic dinner destination. This is the place you want to visit if you're going, or a hotel or whatever." So I thought it'd be interesting to find out what places you think are the most romantic and least romantic. Not to be too mean.
Yeah, let's not be
here in
mean.
our area or in the state.
Ooh, you know, well, we love going to 11 in the Strip District.
Right.
That is one of our favorite places to go. I don't think that's much of a surprise,
Yeah.
but I want to mention that they do have upstairs. There is this table, and it's all by itself.
Okay.
And it's like the love table, and so you reserve that table if you just want to be.
Have you
Have
you reserved that table before?
This is the table right there, and it has a special curtain that covers the. So
yeah.
I mean, the table looks out over the restaurant, so you can't do anything in there.
Right,
Not that you would.
Right. I got it. I got what
You
you're
got
saying.
it. You got it.
Yeah.
So I was very pregnant in this picture, actually. But yeah.
And what
so we love
least
that table.
romantic? Do you have a least romantic spot?
I don't know. Eaton Park.
Really? The place for smiles, Mikey?
So many smiles there, and it's fun, and I love it there, but there's so many kids, and it's just, I don't know.
Too many kids
You
tampering
can't
the
really
mood.
feel, you can't really get in the mood next to a buffet. I don't know. I don't think
It's just hey, I get it.
Jell-O.
I totally get it.
You get it, right?
So I'm going to say for locally, I also want restaurants, most romantic. And you and I have both had we've been to, what's it called? Nemacolin.
Yes.
And I would say that is the most romantic place. But as far as restaurants go, I picked Altius.
Oh, that's so good.
It's so good. It is such an experience. This is from a couple years ago, but I love that
Look
place.
at you guys.
It's wonderful, and their espresso martinis are top notch.
And the truffle popcorn.
Oh, the popcorn is amazing. I would say if I had to pick least romantic, I love Permanis. But I would say the South Side Permanis at 2 a.m.
No.
I'm not saying that love hasn't happened there. I'm just saying that it is a sloppy kind of love.
That's like a first date. I don't know about that. I mean, I
first
guess
date?
you could.
That's like I've had too many.
Yeah.
What are you doing later?
There you go.
Nothing. I'm coming home with you. That's what I'm doing.
I don't know. All right. That was fun. All right. Well, today everybody's talking about the Super Bowl, and a lot of people are saying the game itself wasn't very exciting. I would have to agree with that one. But the halftime show featuring Bad Bunny, it was jam-packed.
For some people who were, didn't love the choice for the halftime show.
You can't please everyone.
You can't please everyone. And as I said this morning, there have been so many halftime shows where we have come on the next day and been like, ugh, I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. It's not my cup of tea. It wasn't like, that's not my genre, or I didn't think that they did that great. And that's fine, because music is art.
It is.
And so not every piece of art is going to be for you, and that's okay. I think the importance is that we embrace and appreciate that art exists and music exists, and just go with it. That, to me, nonstop action.
So well said.
I loved it.
I was up, I was dancing,
Yeah.
and to me, honestly, one of my favorite parts was when they were leaving. Like, it was like the party was still going, and they were dancing off the field, and I'm like, yeah, keep going, like, come back. I'm excited.
Well, I'm so glad that you talked about leaving, because Lila says to me, she goes, how did they get trees on the field so fast? So take a look, because this was like the surprise moment that I was like, what is happening?
Oh my gosh.
They weren't real trees. They were people. It was costumes.
I miss this.
It was hysterical. So because they're ushering them off the field.
Yeah.
After, they're like, we got to go. We got to get this game back on. And so you could see all the tree people, the bush people leaving, running up in their costumes.
Like, you're going to be a bush.
I don't know. And then we talked about the wedding. Do you remember dress designer Haley Page? I think that you were off this day. Mary was with me. You remember?
I remember, yeah. I saw that.
She wore a Haley Page dress.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So I saw this clip last night, and it was just, I couldn't tell if she knew that the bride was wearing her dress, but Haley Page has since gone on Instagram and talked more about this dress in particular. It is like a customizable wedding gown. I think it is one of her most popular.
Yeah.
And as you know, she has gone through a lot of turmoil to get her name back and all of that. So it's just really cool to see her on that national stage and to be able to claim that, and really happy for her. We got to meet her, which is so cool.
Happy for her.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Okay, coming up, it has been very cold this winter. If you've seen some bright rays of light in the sky at night, it's not an alien abduction. It's actually a weather phenomenon that really happens when it's really cold. Meteorologist Ray Petlin breaks down the science. That's ahead.
Plus, it's Love Week here on Talk Pittsburgh, and we're checking out a new immersive pop-up where you can sip cocktails with your favorite fairy tale princess, all in the spirit of Galentine's Day.
And you'll have the perfect outfit to wear. That's because we have some help from stylist Brittany Ventura. She's got the Valentine's and Galentine's looks that bring romance and drama. We'll be right back.
Whether you're dressing for Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, or just feeling a little swept up in the February mood, today we're channeling our inner romantic.
Think Wuthering Heights, love, a touch of drama, and outfits that say, I'm the main character. But how do you bring that storybook energy into real life looks? Personal stylist Brittany Ventura is here to show us how, and we're so looking forward to this. I love this little fur thing. In fact, I really want to just throw it on right now because I'm still cold.
We should go there first, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
Because
we should.
it is. Baby, it's cold outside.
And so this is all really about like layering. Again, we're still in that season where it's cold outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's the challenge, right? We want to feel pretty, sexy, all the things. How do we do that when it's 8 degrees outside?
Right.
Please help us.
Yeah.
So it is. It's all about the layers. Think about your things differently. We'll take a pair of barrel leg pants. They are very on trend, very fashion forward. Pair them with something like a cardigan, but wear the cardigan as the top.
Okay.
Oh, I
So
see.
we've got the cardigans, right?
Yeah.
All the necklines count, the crew necks, the V-necks, but wear it as the shirt,
Okay.
and then your jacket over top.
I never know what type of shoes to wear with those types.
with
Do
the
you wear
barrel leg?
boots? Do you wear
So
heels?
They can be tricky, and that's the bit that my clients say the most. I love them. I don't know what shoes to wear with
Well,
them.
because I think they have to hang right on your legs because you have this little seam right here that
Right.
makes it the barrel leg, but it can look almost like your legs are bowed out.
That you're like the Yosemite Sam
Yeah,
character
right.
from like Looney Tunes and that,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
I think that a sock bootie looks absolutely the best with them.
Okay.
If you like combat boots, if you feel that like alt nation kind of vibe, go combat
idea.
boots.
Okay.
Right now in that season, those two are your best bet. And then in the summertime, obviously a pair of golden goose sneakers would look cute. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Good picks.
See more jeans.
More jeans, these are a straight leg silhouette, and then adding in the touch of red. If you feel it, if that speaks to you, right? We don't have to, but go with a bodysuit.
Oh, this is
Love
the
that.
millennial uniform.
Oh,
It is.
honey,
Like,
isn't it?
Why
It's
does this
back.
look so familiar?
We know this look. We know this
You have
look.
this look.
We
Yeah.
know this look.
And are
So
scarves
go-
in? Because you're wearing a brooch. Mikey and I have been talking about these. How
Brooch,
they
scarves.
it's all coming in,
It is,
right? Back
it
in.
is. So tie them up in any fashion you want, but they do look kind of like French chic.
Yeah.
With like just
Love
a
that.
little knot on the side.
Really cute.
You can wear it as a bracelet. I know a lot of girls are doing that and then pinning them together with a brooch. So get creative with your accessories. You also tuck it into your jacket and
Like a guy
give a
would.
little
So
color.
much
Yeah,
with
just
that.
like kind of men's wear.
So we have about a minute left. Can you walk us through some of the other highlights that you have here?
I would say print on print is kind of cool, but
Okay.
you've got to be daring enough and fashion forward and really be feeling that. But something like this top has lipsticks all over it with leopard.
Okay.
See, okay, here's my thing about leopard. I feel like it's a neutral.
It's a neutral.
It
It's
is.
100%.
That's how I
Style.
feel about, like, it could go with anything. It is a
Absolutely.
neutral.
It is.
You
I
treat
agree.
it like a
I-
jean.
I
You treat
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Okay,
Bringing in the
leopard skirt,
barrel
leopard
leg,
pants.
wide leg pants,
I
a
love
mini
that little skirt.
The
You know,
mini
I
skirt's
was
so
just
good.
talking to you about this. Like, I'm okay with the mini now.
Yes,
Like, for
you
me, it's like
should
the
be.
shorter the better. And then
Absolutely.
especially in the wintertime.
That's right,
if
Mikey.
you put on tights,
Boots.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You're
It
doesn't
absolutely
matter.
right.
And talk us through some of the shoes that you brought here. What's in, what's out?
Oh, pops of color.
Okay.
If you're feeling the pattern, go for those cherries, go for those polka dots, stripes, all of that, and you can incorporate it in your shoes.
Okay.
Easy place to do it. Handbags,
Sneakers are still in.
sneakers are still in,
Okay. Look
depending on where you live.
Yeah, right.
Maybe not in Pittsburgh.
That's right.
And
But
yeah,
soon.
metallics.
Great.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Love that.
Good
Yes.
stuff. Brittany, thank you.
Thank you so
you.
much. All right, we're going to link you up to Brittany on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
And now we get to shop.
Yes.
We're shopping your clothes now. Next on the show, Mary's keeping an eye on this week's warm up. I mean, we're looking forward to this in the worst way.
Yes, we are done with these temperatures at or below freezing. Today is the 18th day that we've had temperatures at or below freezing. We may make it to 30, 31, maybe 32, but that's pushing it. But we do have some warmer weather ahead. I'll let you know when, coming up.
Oh, snow is still piled on the street. Ice is still covering the three rivers, but we're in for some changes starting tomorrow. Mary is here to break down your forecast by the hours. And honestly, we've started to see some of that even today. The temperatures were slowly trying to get up a little bit.
Still below freezing.
Still below freezing. We're getting there, though, slowly but surely.
Yes, we are.
Steve wanted to know, he has some work starting at 6 p.m. outside.
Yes.
And wants to know how things will be.
Don't worry, because it's not going to be in the negatives.
Well, that's good.
That's a
good.
plus. So this evening we'll be into those upper 20s, cloudy skies. Winds will also be fairly calm. So honestly, not bad. If you were going to be working this morning, I'd be like, don't
Yeah,
at
if
all,
you
because
can.
it was dangerously cold. I mean, 5 below was our actual low temperature. That wasn't the wind chill. So, I mean, that's when you get frostbite within about 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's rough, but we're out of the woods with that.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yes.
And I know some traveling conditions have been really rough. We saw what happened on 79 at the end of last week. So I think a lot of people are just wanting to stay as weather aware as possible.
Yeah.
Carrie has a doctor's appointment Tuesday.
Yeah.
obviously going to be driving for that. How's the weather looking?
So with roads, you know, people are going to be driving on them constantly. We're going to see melting through the day, so it's going to be slushy. You're going to start to see things starting to become very slushy, very muddy.
Which can be dangerous at times.
Yes, and then once we see those low temperatures then drop, say, back to the 20s on Wednesday, then we start to see things potentially refreezing if they're not treated. So that's just something, you know, we want the melting. We want all the snow gone. It looks good, though, through tomorrow morning. I mean, we're waking up in the upper 20s. We have the upper 30s by 10 o'clock, and a lot of us will make it to the 40s, even some places touching 50. So, I mean, that's huge. That's a big temperature difference. So you should be okay.
Anne's my girl. She wants to stay inside, and I'm with you. I'm an inside cat, too. I don't want to go outside right now, and so I think the forecast is looking good to stay inside.
Yeah, I think tomorrow, if you do step outside, I think you should maybe do it for like 10 minutes because it's going to feel like a heat wave.
Yeah.
Mid 40s. So we do have a few spotty showers, like rain showers, not snow showers. We're talking rain showers now for the evening, but it's not going to be a washout by any means. But yeah, you're going to start to see all of that melting. The pup's paws are going to be disgusting. They're already pretty gross with all the snow out there. So we're seeing this slow, gradual melting, but tomorrow is going to be the warmest day of the week.
Okay.
I mean, we're getting a little taste of spring here.
With the 40s. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 40s, and I'm seeing some 50s on some models. I'm not going to be surprised if we touch 50 for
You're
some.
right, though. It will feel like a heat wave.
Right.
All right, so Joel wants to know about Wednesday. He wants to dig out on Wednesday, and I think for all of us who, because it's been so cold, if things were a little frozen out there, a little icy.
He sent a picture with his comment, and it said, I don't think I'm digging my van out anytime soon. And his van's just in the driveway, still snow covered. I'm like, there's hope for you. There is hope that we're going to see melting. I think your driveway will be very thankful tomorrow when we see that melting. And then I think you should be okay to even go out, brave those 40s to start digging out a little bit. And then we're back to seeing those high temperatures right around that freezing mark, even a little bit below that for Thursday. But normally this time of the year, we should be in the upper 30s for our highs. So we're kind of just bobbling back and forth. We're going to start to see that trend where we start to see the season shift a little bit more as we gain daylight.
Good.
So yeah.
I know. We have been every night as we're sitting down for dinner, we're like, see what's happening?
Right?
It's still light outside.
Yeah.
Yes, it's happening. Okay, aliens or science? Meteorologist Ray Petlin shows us how beams of light form during the coldest nights in Western PA. Hey, Ray.
That's so cool.
When it's really cold, some cool things can appear in the sky.
They're called snowflakes.
These are actually cooler than snowflakes. At night, when temperatures are exceptionally cold, a phenomena can occur in the sky. Spikes of light reaching high up. They look like beams shooting into space, and they're called light pillars. Now, are those cooler than snowflakes?
They are. What causes them?
Well, light pillars need some very specific ingredients to form. First, you need really cold temperatures. Usually temperatures that fall below zero, but light pillars can occur with temperatures a little warmer than that. You'll also want calm winds and high relative humidity levels. This creates tiny ice crystals that get suspended in the air. These ice crystals are plate or hexagonal shaped, and according to NASA, usually these ice crystals evaporate before reaching the ground, but during freezing temperatures, this flat, fluttering ice can form near the ground in the form of very light snow, sometimes known as crystal fog. There's another very important ingredient, though.
Let me guess, it's light?
Actually, yeah, it is light. Light from the surface hits ice crystals and is refracted or bent upward. That light keeps getting refracted through the ice crystals, and the higher the crystals are located, the higher the pillars can reach into the sky. Light pillars can also come from above.
So beams of light come from the sky like aliens?
It does kind of sound extraterrestrial, doesn't it? According to the National Weather Service, the light pillars appear as vertical columns of light extending above or below the source of light, which can be street lights, headlights on cars, or even the moon shining down.
Like aliens?
Exactly like aliens. Reporting from home.
I'm Elizabeth Petlin.
And I'm meteorologist Ray Petlin.
I like how Elizabeth just kept going there. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. They say music is the language of love, and we have a singer here today who speaks it fluently. Find out more about her debut album that already has people buzzing. And it's Love Week on Talk Pittsburgh. Daisy Jade is at a new pop-up that's perfect for the Disney lover in us all.
Imagine your favorite fairy tale princesses, but with cocktails. So we're here at Threadbare Cider House, where we are showing you how the princesses get a little tipsy. That's coming up on Talk.
Forget the castle. The fairy tale is happening right here in Pittsburgh. From themed cocktails, princesses, to those little Mickey Mouse waffles. Daisy Jade is at the Threadbare Cider House with a sneak peek. Hey, Daisy.
Hey, ladies. Well, of course, this is the perfect time to kick off your Love Week and Galentine's because, of course, how many of us have a different princess in all of our friends group, right? And this is Kristen, the event coordinator here. Kristen, you have created such a spectacular space. So explain to us what the Tipsy Princess is all about.
So the Tipsy Princess is a cocktail and mocktail immersive experience at Threadbare Cider House on the north side. And we are open throughout February on limited dates. And on Sundays, we are offering brunch. We are heavily themed in our design, and we also offer cocktails and mocktails crafted by our friends at Wiggle Whiskey. And I would like to introduce you to my friends Cinderella and Snow White.
Ooh, hello, ladies. Now, of course, I tried to channel my inner Belle, but I heard that you guys do very special things for all of the guests here, correct?
Well, you forgot your crown, Princess Daisy.
It's okay. I forget my stuff all the time. I lose a shoe. I lose a crown. It's okay.
Thank you so much. Perfect. So, of course, throughout the space, we get to interact with lovely princesses like you. But, of course, there's interactive things that we can do as well. I love this so much, Cinderella, because when you pointed this out, this just made me giggle so much.
This is Tipsy Confessions. So all of our guests will write little secrets that they may have, whether they're silly ones or personal ones, and we will read them off. Do you want to read one?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, this one's a funny one. I love the smell of Gaston. So somebody actually wrote that, which is appropriate. Maybe it was Belle herself. I don't know.
Maybe. I identify as Tinkerbell as another
Ooh,
one.
and that's what I was for Halloween too. Yeah. So this is a lot of fun, but of course we have something else that I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. I don't know if I'm tipsy enough, you know.
Oh, well, it's very much fun, and we love to call it Pin the Crown on Cinderella.
Look at Cinderella looking so fabulous right there. Okay, so how does this work, Snow White?
Well, first I'll have to use my magical little sash to cover your eyes, and I'll hand you this very sharp little crown, so be careful.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'll hold that while I have my eyes available.
And then I'm going to just pop this around real quick.
Okay.
All right, there we are. Cindy, could you tie this? Yes.
Okay, well, I love the fact that this is something that can actually be done here, but even more hilarious after you've had a few little cocktails. Okay, so now what? Snow White?
Now we're going to spin you in a couple circles. So do your best ball gown.
Ball gown.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes. Now spin.
Okay.
You're being spun like fairy godmother is bibbity bobbity booping you. Okay, and forward.
Right. Go ahead.
Oh, over a little bit.
Oh, the princesses are helping me a little bit. Okay.
To the
up.
left.
Oh, look, I'm getting some help. Left. My other leg. Am I on it? Okay. Oh, there we go.
I think you got it, Daisy.
I'm just sticking it here. I can't even get it in there, though. Hold on.
In her hair.
I think I've had too many drinks. Oh, my God. I think that the princesses helped me a little bit, of course, but that's what this fairy tale is all about, right? This is an adult's dream to just be able to enjoy the lovely faraway lands of all of our fairy tales come true. So thank you so much, ladies. And we'll see you guys over at Threadbare.
Oh, Daisy, you did such a good job. I was a little concerned at first when I saw the blindfold, but you nailed it. You nailed it, even after a few cocktails. Thanks so much. All right, you'll need to buy a ticket in advance for this Princess pop-up, but don't wait until the clock strikes midnight. We've got a link for you on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh. Well, still to come on the show, Love Week continues with a sound that's smooth, soulful, and seriously sweet. One of our city's rising jazz voices is here with a live performance that will melt your heart. Plus, Heather's got some good news to share today.
Oh yeah, we are kicking off the second half of the show with the stories that are making us smile this afternoon, including the return of a KDKA favorite dedicated to the incredible fans of the Steel City sports teams. Talk Pittsburgh. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Talk Pittsburgh, and thank you for spending your afternoon with us.
Ahead this half hour, some people pick up a side hustle for extra cash. For some, it's a full-blown passion. We're heading into the kitchen with Side Hustle Pizza to talk about turning a weekend hobby into a cheesy empire. And it looks like there's drinks, too.
Oh, yes. Looking forward to that. And the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette calls our next guest raw, honest, and dazzling. Jazz singer Anaya Nancy joins us to talk about writing and producing her own album, plus a live performance.
First, though, before we get to Anaya, we are going to get into your good news that has us talking. Let's head to Beaver County first, to Hopewell Township, and that's where a family created a beautiful, colorful igloo, brick by brick. Sarah Durinsky shared this. She said her husband, Eddie, died around 400 ice bricks, and guess how long it took? 4 days. They shared these pictures on Facebook and allowed us to share them with all of you. Lucky for them, the cold weather we've had has kept the igloo standing strong. And I love what she said in her post. This man always amazes me. I don't think there's anything he can't do. I mean, that's some dedication,
Yeah,
Mikey.
could you imagine
No.
Frankie out in the yard building a
No.
igloo? Okay.
But thanks to our viewer, Jenny, who sent us this, and we reached out to Sarah.
Yeah, so fun. And a fan favorite is coming back. Take a look at this. That's right. Fan Nation will be back to highlight, well, you, the fans. The Emmy-nominated KDKA produced show introduced us to so many black and gold fans, and we're about to see even more of them because it's coming back next week.
We're looking forward to that for sure. Well, as we continue Love Week here on Talk Pittsburgh, let's take a minute to think about the soundtrack of our hearts.
Yeah, did you know music doesn't just set the mood, it actually shapes the way we connect with one another.
Sharing songs can spark attraction, help communicate emotions that words sometimes can't, and even become the backdrop to some of our most treasured memories together.
Yeah, whether it's that first slow dance song or the anthem you blast on long drives, music can foster intimacy, stoke passion, and even help us understand each other without saying a word. It's like love has a heartbeat and it has a beat.
I see what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of love and music, we are joined today by a contemporary jazz artist with a debut album full of soul, emotion, and moments that feel like honey for your heart.
Yeah, Anaya Nancy, welcome to the show. We are so happy that you're here. So describe your sound for someone who's hearing you for the very first time.
Okay, well, my name is Anya Nancy.
Anya, I'm sorry.
Viewers.
I'm so
It's all
sorry.
good.
Yes, Anya.
Yes, well, this album sounds like honey. I wanted it to actually sound like honey. So we worked really hard on creating music that was honest and real and gave permission for people to just be human and figure out what that looks like for them.
And are you writing the lyrics as well?
Yes, I am.
So where are you finding inspiration? I think that love has been written about since the beginning of time. And we know that it has such a pull on all of us and something that is desired for so many people. So where are you drawing your inspiration from?
Just life itself, just living life and observing people, observing my own feelings. I love to journal. I'm a big journaler, so I write down my feelings on paper. And when I'm looking for inspiration for a song, I oftentimes just revisit my own feelings. And I also watch a lot of movies. So movies are a wonderful place to get storytelling inspiration.
Oh, I often say that, like all of the things that we go through in life, I feel like I could write an album
too. Absolutely. Anybody can.
Anyone,
yeah.
right? Yeah, no, but you do it in such a wonderful way. So this album is called Sounds Like Honey. How did you go about creating this album, Anya?
Well, I worked on the album for about 2.5 years. And as I was writing, I just wanted to be honest. So I would pick moments from my life and put them into songs. I'm here with my MD, my music director, Owen Dugan-Bacha, and I would send him voice memos, and I would say, hey, I have an idea, and I would send it to him, and he would either put an arrangement to it, or I would produce something on my own and send it to him, and we kind of just worked at it until it felt right. Yeah.
It's really, I mean, I cannot wait to hear what you're going to sing. And tell us a little bit about the song that you will be performing for us.
So this song we will be performing is called Pure, and it's one of my favorites on the album. It's the most lovey-dovey song on the album, so I'm excited to share it with you guys.
Perfect for our Love Week, and take it away.
Thank you. For this moment I will forget the rest and lay it with you, baby. Everything is new, like a fresh pair of J's out the box. Oh my God. I wonder why I'm scared to fly up high beyond the sky. I swear I've been here before. I'd rather play than make believe, than think of how we used to be. So let's just kick it under stars, under moon, lost in your eyes. We consume time, it's pure imagination.
Oh, I mean, yeah, honey, butter, maple syrup, you name it, I am in it.
You have such a soulful sound, and it made me think, I felt like we were at the Crawford Grill back in the 60s or something, and like, how do you move that soulful energy that Pittsburgh has a rich legacy of, the jazz?
Oh my goodness.
How do you move that forward?
Well, first of all, I have studied under the greats, Dr. James Johnson. I've studied under Etta Cox. I've spent time with. So I really pay attention to the people that I want to be like. And I just use my own inspiration from the things that I have in my heart, and I just share it openly with the world.
Well, thank you both for sharing a bit of your magic with us today. Really beautiful.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Anya's album, Sounds Like Honey, is out now. So if you'd like to check it out, we'll link you up on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
Still to come on the show, we're checking in with Barry Pintar in the newsroom for your first look at the KDKA Evening News.
And sometimes the best ideas start after hours and end with extra cheese. Find out how this pizza business went from side gig to slice of heaven success. That's next. There's a growing number of people who feel like one job just isn't enough. Basically, like your paycheck is seeing you next week before you even get it. And if you feel that way, you're definitely not alone. Research shows about 1/3 of Americans have some kind of side hustle, earning extra money outside their main job. And they really run the gamut. Things like online sales, food delivery, pet care, even tutoring. For some, that money helps cover bills or build a little extra breathing room. For others, it's a way to test something they love after clocking out. And sometimes that side gig can turn into something way bigger than you expect. And speaking of passions that pay off, we've got a deliciously perfect segue. Heather, take it away.
Oh, Mikey, thank you. Yeah, it's National Pizza Day, and we're celebrating with someone who turned his passion project into a slice of pure joy. We are joined by the owner of Side Hustle Pizza, John Lopez. So happy to have you here.
Yes, nice to be here, Heather.
And I have to tell you, just the name alone makes me giddy. I think it's because it's two things that I love. I love this idea of a side hustle and turning it into something, and pizza. So it just goes hand in hand.
Oh, absolutely. The main hustle being chip and kill. I had to branch out, do my own thing. I absolutely love making pizza, and I love my customers coming up and, you know, having a slice or two and just enjoying themselves.
And chip and kale, we should mention, your wife was on. And this was just a couple of weeks ago to show us some of those meals that you get, the meal kits that you can order. So tell us about Side Hustle and how you got started, where people can find you.
Sure. Well, first of all, my wife purchased this oven right here, and she, you know, sheer wanting me to be happy, I made my first pie. I looked at her, and I winked at her, and I said, "Oh yeah," and she goes, "Oh no," and I go, "Oh yeah, I got something."
You did this.
So correct, and I from there started with the farmers markets, and currently I'm out at Hitchhikers in Mount Lebanon.
That's wonderful. So we have looks like just a classic. Is
classic
this a
pepperoni with a little bacon on top
that looks
as well.
lovely.
This is my cat. It's a margarita slash pepperoni pizza. It's a little light on the cheese.
That's great.
This is a Margot. Margot is a spicy Rita. So you take a margarita pie, and then you have hot peppers and capers and some olive oil, some cheese.
Well, honestly, the weather's been so cold, you need a little spice in your life. This is perfect. And you have something else in the oven. Tell me what you have working in here.
So, Heather, I don't know who told you that we should have pineapple
on pizza?
On pizza.
It's the best thing ever.
So
are you not? You'll do it for your customers, but it's not a love of yours. Okay.
Correct. Now, Sean, from a slice of New York, told me to tell you that's why we can't have nice things. I don't know why that is, but that is your pie.
So what's on here? This
so
is
you have pineapple, jalapeno, red pepper flakes, also some ham and some bacon.
That's wonderful.
So I have some Hive House hot honey right here. You can always put a little bit on top. Also some cheese. I'm going to have you go ahead and lay some cheese on top.
Would I ever? And I don't know that I've ever done it. Like this?
Yeah, just like that.
Just a little extra, little zhuzhin.
Yes,
I love this. Okay.
Correct. Excellent.
And just a little bit of
recommend
the hot honey.
Correct.
And this is your blend. Is this your blend?
No. This actually comes from New Jersey.
Get out.
Here's your cutter.
Whoa. You're trusting me with this.
Absolutely. Just a good old rock.
Just a little rock.
There it is.
Okay.
You're like a pro.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen a knife like this before. Okay.
You're hired.
I'm hired. And can I just take this whole corner?
Yeah, go for it.
While I take a bite of this, I'm so excited. Pineapple on pizza is my absolute favorite. Tell me about what you hope to do with this side hustle.
Turn it into a much bigger one. We're looking at...
That's the one.
We're looking at blogs, vlogs. We're looking at franchising. We're looking also at having our own standalone. Much bigger things are on the way here in Pittsburgh and in Europe. So,
what are you thinking? Side hustle becomes a different name if it's no longer a side hustle and your main thing?
I don't think so.
You got to keep it.
I think it's a great brand.
I think so too. I think people love that because it's become so, I think, prevalent with so many people.
Correct.
So people can find you.
Instagram, Facebook. The website isn't up and running yet. So.
Okay. Well, I want to try it. We're going to go to Hitchhikers, right?
Yes, you want to go to Hitchhikers out in Mount Lebanon on Castlesham Boulevard. Can't say enough about those guys.
Oh, man. If this isn't on the menu already, make it the Heather pie. Put it on. This is it. This is the one. If you want to check out Side Hustle Pizza, head to our website. We will link you up. And still to come on the show, it's so good. KDKA anchor and reporter Barry Pintar is standing by in the newsroom with the stories you don't want to miss tonight on the KDKA Evening News.
Let's take a moment to find out what you can expect to see on KDKA TV News tonight at 4, 5, and 6. Barry Pintar is in our newsroom with some of the stories our news team is working on. Barry?
Yeah, hey, good afternoon. Mikey here. Are a few of those stories our news team has been working on. First, we have the latest on that massive boil water alert that started Saturday morning and stretched all the way into today. 95,000 people and businesses told to boil water due to bacteria concerns. Restaurants, hospitals, and of course residents all affected. We have the latest on what exactly happened and when customers might get the all clear. Also, more Catholic churches closing in our region just before the season of Lent. The Pittsburgh Diocese, which covers 6 counties in our viewing area, announced 7 more churches will be closing their doors for good. We'll not only tell you which churches will be affected, but find out why the diocese says they are being closed. Finally, we'll be celebrating a big birthday tonight. Every year there are fewer and fewer World War II veterans that are still with us. Well, one vet is turning 100 today. And what's more, he will receive a special honor from the city of Pittsburgh. In addition to those 100 candles, we'll meet him and hear his incredible story. All that and more beginning in just a few minutes on our newscast starting at 4.
Oh, Barry, I'm so glad that you're doing that story because his daughter actually contacted Heather.
Yeah.
And I hear even at 100 years old, he's still golfing.
He's still golfing, and you want to know the best part? I think people will find this interesting. He still goes to the Rivers Casino regularly. So, of course, the question, what's the secret to 100 years? Of course, we're going to ask that.
I want to know, does he win?
Yeah, we'll have to find out. Maybe he'll tell us.
All right, thanks, Barry.
You bet.
Well, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, we're wrapping things up with another quick look at your forecast and what we're chatting about on tomorrow's show.
Welcome back. Well, after an absolutely frigid morning, we had areas with our actual temperatures below 0. We are finally seeing the weather break, so we're not going to see any delays tomorrow morning, that's for sure. At the bus stop, our temperatures into the upper 20s, and we're finally breaking that stretch where we've had 18 days at or below that freezing mark, and now we're back to the 40s. Not going to be surprised if some areas see the 50s. So the kids, you'll wake up, you'll put on that coat, but then you're going to be carrying that home. The kids are going to think this is a heat wave. I'm sure we're going to see some shorts also in Pittsburgh, and yeah, it's going to be finally nice.
Oh, you know how much I love
I know that. We can finally relax.
Well, I get it. The 40s, it's nice.
Yeah.
I could hear the drip even yesterday in the sun. Things were trying to melt.
You know what really scares me, though?
What?
The icicles.
Yes.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
I'm driving around, like I dropped Wally off at school this morning, and I can just see these big ones hanging, and I'm like, oh, God, please don't go.
Please don't fall.
Yeah.
I know. All right.
Yeah.
See, what do we do if we don't have worry? I don't know.
I'm a worry.
It's only what's today? Monday?
It's only
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
Mary, thank you.
Yeah.
Coming up tomorrow on Talk Pittsburgh, Love Week continues. And for tomorrow's parent panel, we are talking about young love, how to keep communication open with your kids, give guidance, set rules. I know that this is a tough topic in a lot of households, so we're going to help foster those important conversations that you should be having with your teens.
All right, and it's a story about big dreams, big words, and even bigger hearts. Akila and the Bee is buzzing onto the stage. Find out more about this stage adaptation and see Heather and I put our spelling skills to the test. I'm not looking forward to that.
No.
I remember a 3rd grade spelling bee, a parachute. I couldn't get it right.
Parachute.
I said
And today,
S-H-O-O-T.
today, could you do it today if put on the spot?
I could, yeah.
Parachute. Give us our award now. We're in.